take much to be a hero. It only takes that small little light in your heart that you want to share. It doesn't take much to be a hero. It only takes that small little light in your heart that you want to share.
Boom! What is up, everybody? Thanks for checking out Daily Vape TV's live stream. And I just referred to myself in the third person. Okay, that's the thing that just happened. What is happening, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to be talking about the Jackaroo Dual 18650 today. I've been calling it the Jackaroo 2, but it's not the Jackaroo 2. It's the Jackaroo Dual 18650. But I've been using and abusing this thing over the past few weeks. Ooh, just noticed it's got a kind of a deep gouge on there. But such is life, man. That's what happens when you use a mod like it's supposed to be used. You know, you're supposed to put it through the ringer, and put it through the stress test and all that. I have just been gifted a beer by my roommates. So this is what I'll be sipping on, called Moving Through Cashmere. And it's a NEPA, a New England IPA. So this is by Loophole Brewing. New England India Pale Ale. And this is from Norwood, Mass. It's 7.5 ABV with 30 IBUs, so it's pretty low on the bitterness scale. I'm expecting something kind of sweet, kind of tangy, hopefully. Pours a cloudy opaque yellow with a fluffy white head. Subtle aroma of citra hops greets the nose. Taste is soft, juicy. Cashmere hops lend a pleasant finish without excessive bitterness. Taste doesn't tend to linger on the palate for long. Overall, quite an enjoyable beer. Doesn't have a massive juiciness, with which is my preference. Well crafted and pretty tasty is the one and only review on Beer Advocate, looks like. But it's got a 4.17 average rating, so let's go ahead and try it out. Once again, this is from Loophole Brewing in Norwood, Mass. So, masshole beer for a masshole. Let's go ahead and crack this bad Larry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. It's tasty. It is tasty, and it's you could definitely feel that bite from that 7.5 ABV. Oh yeah, and I'm definitely wearing my hood up right now, and it's because, I mean, I got home like an hour ago, so I'm still warming up. Man, it's getting cold here in New England. Not liking it. It's literally freezing right now. It is 24 degrees Fahrenheit. It is negative, what, 2, 3 in Celsius? Oh, that is freaking cold. Well, we got a beer to warm us up. I don't know. The alcohol, I mean, it makes you feel warm, but as everybody knows, alcohol doesn't actually warm you up. It just makes you feel warm because it constricts your blood vessels. Science fact of the day. It's a Route 1 beer. Good to know, Mogs. Mogs is from the eastern part of the state. Jenny says hashtag beer jacket. It's not a really potent flavor, and it like the review said, it's really not that aggressive on the juiciness. You can smell the citra hops, which is like that real heavy citrusy. It's not piney, it's citrusy. But then the taste is just kind of a light hint of it. Not super bitter, not super juicy. It's very kind of like, you know, average on the scale, I'd say. I mean, one of my favorites is a local company called oh my god, I have glasses from them and everything. Treehouse Brewery. Treehouse is local to me, and they have a really good IPA. And it's Julius. Julius is their really easy drinking New England style juicy IPA, and it's super good. They also have like juicy, which is, you know, even more. So if you can't get enough of the juiciness, then you got to get that one. But if you get the chance to visit Massachusetts, definitely check out Treehouse Brewery. It's fantastic. Cheers again. Actually, you know what? I have a mango flavor in here. I have the, right now, the Boy Mango, this little sample bottle. I need to actually pick some of this stuff up, I think. I think I'm convinced I do really like this one, but I was just not impressed by the other two, that's all. So let's do like the old beer pairing thing. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I mean, it's simple, but it's good. Mango and orange and like citrus. Oh, goes well together. I like it. Good stuff, good stuff. Woo! It's already getting cloudy in my room though. I try not to cloud out my room because I don't want my computer to explode. But yeah. Beer tasting, off to a good start here. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for joining me. Let's go ahead and start talking about this thing, shall we? Oh yeah, I flipped my screen so it's all different, but let's take a look here. Go to the main cam. Excuse me, and it's just me. So hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? Today, like I said, we're looking at the Jackaroo Dual 18650 mod from Vandy Vape. Big shout out and thank you to Vandy Vape for continuing to support the channel by sending me product to take a look at. For you lovely people out there, without their support, I would just be not talking about vape stuff anymore, pretty much. So thank you to Vandy Vape for that. And they don't send me emails or nothing. They don't bother me. They're just like, hey, yep, this just showed up. I'm like, okay, I'll review it. So I have, very limited companies that send me stuff, but those that do, much love to them. Gotta love them. It's probably because I don't respond to emails. That might be the thing. Anyways, I just went through a phase earlier this year that I don't know. I just was tired of reviewing pods, and I'm just kind of just cut myself off from the reviewing thing for a little while COVID was like big, and it was a mess. But here we are today, sat in a chair in a room with a microphone and a camera on, and we're talking about the Jackaroo Dual. So, I'm actually going to take my hood off because it is kind of warm in here now. So yeah, let's talk about this guy. Let's bring up the specs real quick. Boop. And they're over here. So I did not get the starter kit. They sent me just the mod by itself, which I'm perfectly okay without that tank. I don't suspect I would probably use it very much longer after reviewing it anyways. But anyways, let's talk about this guy. IP67 International Protection Rating. Waterproof, dustproof, and shockproof. It takes dual high amp 18650 batteries. Wattage output range is 5 to 178 watts. Voltage output range is 0.5 to 8 volts. Resistance range is 0.05 to 3 ohms. Temp control range is 200 to 600 F or 100 to 315 C. It has variable wattage mode, bypass mode, variable voltage mode, temp control mode, which supports nickel, titanium, and stainless steel. It has a zinc alloy chassis, intuitive firing button, 2 adjustment buttons, a 0.96-inch TFT display, which is full color, bottom hinge battery door with locking switch, overheating protection, vaping overtime, overcurrent, overcharging, short circuit, anti-reverse connection, protections, as well as balance charging. It has a micro USB port for charging and updating, mobile Bluetooth connectivity, anti-loss function, including Find My Mod, with a firmware upgrade, blah, 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 remote control function, threaded 510 connection, and it's available in several different colors to choose from. It says, let's see, obsidian black, stainless steel, and frosted gray. However, I'm sure there's more than that because the one that I got, let's take a look and see if they have the mod by itself. Dual. They might only have... Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's the mod by itself. And let's see, colors, stripy black, obsidian black, resin blue, porcelain, and resin red. Is it agate? I like saying agate. Sounds cool. And yeah, this thing goes for around $60 for the mod by itself, and for the kit it is about $80. So not super pricey, but I'd say that's a good solid price for a kit. $80 for a full kit, that's fine. I mean, wasn't that long ago that we were dealing with $150 for a mod by itself, not to mention the tank. Sub-ohm tanks were like $50 for the Atlantis when it first came out. That's vape shop prices, not online, but in any case, I think online it was still about $40 though. They were pricey back in the day. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. That is just me reminiscing about the times past, I suppose. Shout out to you guys for catching the stream. Jayama says Hawaii in the house. We've got let's see. Evil Woman, that's right. Yes. Oh my God, I see your Facebook posts all the time. From Canada. Oh, I'm having a brain fart right now. Why do I not? Oh my God, she's gonna kill me for that. Flogging out with the Batman. Batman, what's up, dude? Hello. We've got Jennison Designs. Mowgli Vapes is here. With my fellow massholes, Mowgli and Voodoo 1013. We've got Miguel Solar. Ooh, this is a hard one. Miguel Solarica. I think from Argentina. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I do apologize. Why can I not remember names? I am horrible with names. Eva Campbell. That's right. Hello. If I'm thinking of the right person, I can't remember. I'll be honest with you. We are friends on Facebook. Anyways, hello. Sweet. Got it right. The power of Facebook search. Anyways, yeah. So let's go down to the close-up view and take a look at what comes inside the box. Oh, I moved the box. That's what I did. There's the Jackaroo dual mod box. Hopefully this lighting setup is a bit better than usual. I moved this. This is a different light, and I moved everything around. So hopefully the focus is going to be a bit better today. There's the beautiful box. It's got red on it. It's got some little key features down here at the bottom. IP67. Now I don't know waterproof ratings or anything like that, so I don't know how good that is, but I'm assuming it's pretty decent. I'm pretty sure like phones and stuff like that are a little bit better, however, these days. Shockproof, waterproof, dustproof, blah 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 blah. And then Vandy. I think that's for the Vandy app. There's all this stuff over here that does anyone ever scan that? Have you scanned that before? There you go. Put your phone up to the screen and scan that. You can follow Vandy Vape on Instagram. We also have the little scratch and check right there. We have on the back some of what the product includes, some company information and that kind of thing. And we have the main features down there at the bottom. Little picture of the device right here. And a lovely spot gloss. And yeah, that's the sleeve. Vandy Vape in a silver emboss. Looks really nice. Again, Vandy Vape has stepped up their game when it comes to boxes. Oh no, where'd my mod go? Okay. Oh, hey, look, a USB, micro USB cable. Shall we add this to the pile then? The massive pile of cables. Yeah, that's going in the pile. I actually give a lot of these cables away, I'm not going to lie, because you don't know how many times people come around the vape shop going, do you guys sell charging cables? It's like, it's just a micro USB. Okay, but do you sell them? And I go, no, here, just take this one because I have a million of them. Look, there's some semblance of QC with this. QC passed, all right. Let's see, warranty card. Does have a warranty on it. We have a thing that says, don't ever use a pin that's indented. Make sure your pin's protruding. Make sure your battery wrappers don't look like this. Holy crap, if your battery wrapper looks like that, you're in big trouble. And that, oh, it's just one-sided. And then we have the, ooh, cool looking, it's a fold-out manual. Okay, well, it's a fold-out manual, hemming and hawing. You get device control, you get all this good stuff there. If you guys want to download the app, if you own one of these things, there you go. Now you know. And on the reverse, some more instructions for you. Which is, it's cool. It's really cool. Now my question is that app available on the just normal Google Play or the store, or do you have to go to some secret, creepy black, not black market, but dark web sort of like website or something to even get that? To tell you the truth, okay, I dropped the little QC thing. I'll be honest with you guys, I have not downloaded the app. And there's a reason for that, which we'll get to in a little bit here, but let's just talk about this mod while we're in this little up-close section. Let's take the RDA off. Show you guys the really just just the gorgeousness of this mod. Okay, so here you go. You got your little resin panel. You got some screws on there, and these are removable panels. You got this little kind of like thumb grip kind of area, which is actually a really nice touch. Like it's almost like a thumb rest. You could just kind of rest your thumb right there, which is actually really smart of them, and it's very, ergonomic feeling. You have this little lip on the back, kind of like a beaver tail, like a 1911 pistol. You have lots of juice up there. That's not cute. Definitely not cute. But it goes to show I've been using the damn thing. So there's the Jackaroo engraving right there. You got a nice flush 510. The rubber goes right up to the top there, and you have your. It's hard to see. God damn it. Focus. Keep moving. That's part of my problem. Anyways, the lip of this top piece goes over the 510, so there's no way for it to strip out. So that's a good thing. Also, you have the little speaker grill here because this thing can make noise. If you walk too far away from it, it goes beep, beep, beep. You have the whole back side. This is all rubber right here. Nice ribbed for your pleasure sort of grip. Bottom, your battery door latch right there. And why does that not look latched? Oh, push that way. Yeah. Oh, it even has a little IP67 thing on here. It's going to be hard to see. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at the focus is actually sort of working today. Wouldn't you believe it? Designed and manufactured by Vandy Vape. So we have the front screen side here. Nice clicky button. Nick would be very happy with this one. Very, very clicky. Feels good to click. Kind of find it a little unnerving that there's no... Okay, check atomizer. I was going to say, well, you click it like quick like that and there's no warning that pops up. But it's probably there so that you can get into the screen without getting bothered by that. I think that was 5 clicks. I don't even know. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I just shut it off. 5 clicks on. It kind of has that like always on thing where it's like in standby. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can change your something. Oh. It goes to show how much I actually pay attention to this left and right. Interesting. Up and down here. Oh, settings. That's how you get into the menu then. I knew all this, but I totally forgot. I have messed around a little bit with this thing, but not a whole bunch. You can change the color of the UI. I know that because I matched it with the mod. That's the Vandy Vape app kind of thing. That's an app thing. RST. But don't even know what that is. Oh, factory reset. No, I'm good with that. Thanks. Settings, temp control, voltage. All those settings. Look at all those settings. App control. Hibernate. You got to hibernate. That's kind of cool. Brightness. Turn it up or down. That's cool. Reset puff, nah. Replace UI. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave it on red. That's a firmware version. Download the app. That's actually pretty cool. So there you go. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I don't use all the features on this thing. I never use all the features on a mod. I mean, I review mods the way I see fit and the way I like to use them. Like, kind of a real world scenario, if you will. But I'm never going to use the app control stuff. I might use it if I ever go and take this thing, if there's ever vape conventions or anything like that again. Yeah, I'll probably download the app and use the Find My Mod feature, the one where it'll yell at me if I walk away from it, because have lost mods at vape conventions before. Luckily, I've found them every time, but I know there's going to be one of those times where I'm just going to walk away from something and I'm going to have my favorite RDA on top and it's going to be gone forever. So, is it necessary? No. Is it useful? Yes. But, battery door, yeah, let's do that. That is a rigid battery door because, one, you have a rubber seal all along this edge, just like the, wow, Aegis. Couldn't think of that for a second. I am brain dead today. Just like the Aegis rubber seal gaskets around the battery door part itself, and on the inside you have these nice plastic lined battery tubes with your little connection right there that's spring loaded, and the same kind of catch system as that Aegis as well. We'll talk about this in just a second. Oh, there's a bunch of crud in there. No, that's just paint. That's just paint. I thought it was crud. It's paint. Turns out it was either just not painted or just didn't stick or something. I don't know. Really not sure. Here. See if I can get a close-up of that. Oh. The door is hitting the light, so that's not helping me. Oh, there it is. Interesting. I honestly never noticed that before. But batteries go in. This thing takes quite a bit of force to get closed, but once you get it closed, it's fine. And then you slap your atomizer of choice on top. I've been using it with the Druga 2 because I've got it kicking around the old office, and it works fairly well. Just have it. I've been too lazy to set up another RDA. I've only rewicked this thing once. But I think it looks pretty nice on there. Look at that. Anyways, let's go back to the main screen. Boo! And we'll talk about my thoughts about this device. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you guys say. Let's see. Jenny says IP ratings are weird. To explain, the first digit is rating for dust between 3 and 6. Second digit is water between 2 and 8. The lower of both being the worst and the higher digit best. So yeah, okay. Kind of like the lab ratings then for like e-liquid and, well, any labs really. ISO 900, blah, blah, blah. The higher the number, the better. Yes, so IP67, that's actually pretty good. All right. It's not terrible, but that's just weird. It is weird, the IP rating thing. Let's see. The foliage on my overgrown lawn. Wait, what? What's Mowgli talking about? Moog's talking about the leaves on his lawn. I don't deal with that crap. I mean, I'm just telling you guys how it is, honestly. Moog says SSDT. Okay, so you guys are just chatting. But yeah, anyways, let's talk about this mod. Right, so what we're supposed to talk about. So, don't deal with that crap. I use mods how I would actually use them. So for me, slap an Addy on top, use it in wattage mode, and vape my face off. Done. Simple. I'm a simple guy. I like simple things. This is one of them. As far as the waterproof, dustproof, that's good. Every mod should be like this, and I don't think it should be a feature. I think it should be like just everything should be some semblance of waterproof and or dustproof. That should just be a thing. There's a thing called life. It's happening constantly, and stuff happens. You drop your mod. It shouldn't just shatter into a million pieces. Someone let Smoke know that, because they're way behind the times. Or Smock, depending on where you are. I know. But for me, I need life proof. I need damage proof. I need dust proof, waterproof, all that stuff because I am accident prone. And I will most likely drop this thing at least once a week. It'll fall off a desk or a table, fall out of my bag. I'll tip it over, whatever. Just stuff happens, and we need every mod to be life proof from this point forward, at least. So that's a huge plus in my book. The ergonomics of this thing are pretty good. Not the best, not like nice ovally shaped, kind of form fitting to your hand, but it's better than most. I like the little beaver tail. I'm, not I don't own guns, but I do like guns, and I like the 1911, and I like the little beaver tail safety that they got going on, and I like how this kind of just hugs your hand a little bit. I like the rubberizedness. I like the little that right there, the little thing on this side that kind of is a thumb rest. I use it like as a thumb rest slash thumb grip. I like that a lot. I think that's great. It's one of those little teeny subtle things that you don't really think about until you have it in your hand and you're like, oh, you know what? That is a good idea. The interchangeable panels, nice but not necessary. I think they protrude a little bit too far, if anything. I could live without them. I could live with the whole thing being rubberized, to be honest with you. They look nice, though. It looks nice. It's pretty classy. It's got... Oh, look, another thing that every mod should have. Resin on both sides. God, that pisses me off so bad. It's like, oh, yeah, it's resin. It's one-sided. The screen is pretty well protected. It's flush, but it definitely has some sort of protector on there, which is good. And I feel like it could take some abuse. The buttons are nice and clicky, tactile feeling. You really know when you're clicking them, and they don't feel super cheap, like the VX217. The USB port, disappointing. I really could use a USB-C on here. This needs to be USB-C. That's another thing I think every mod should have going forward is USB-C. Simple. Fast charging, better, faster data connection. Not that you need it with a mod, but it's just better. It's universal, so you don't screw up the plug or the port. It just pops right in. Look, wait. Oh, look, right here. USB-C. Da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah, that's right. Doesn't work. Bummer. USB-C fits in every mod really easily. Look, this mod, USB-C. I can just jam it in there. Boom, done. Flip it around. Look at that. 2 seconds. Not even. Boom. Super easy. Everything should be USB-C. And props to Vaporesso for making a PM40 with USB-C. But that's for another video. I keep slapping this thing. Good thing it's damage proof. Another little thing is the fact that the top plate is over the 510 connection, so there's no way for that 510 to actually pull out. So if you just rip an atomizer off there or something like that, I don't know how you would do it, but it happens. There's no way for this thing to just completely rip out of the mod like my VX200. Whew, that was brutal. VX200 literally just went ripped the whole guts out of it. I don't even know how that happened. I was unscrewing it and all of a sudden just ripped the whole guts out. The app control and all that, like I said, probably never use it, but it's nice that it has it. I don't think there's any like phantom battery drain. At one point I did like leave this thing for a couple of days, and when I picked it back up again, I'm like, wait, what? The batteries are that dead? So not sure if the batteries were actually that dead, if I just had a night where I was probably on Vape Stew or something, just chiefing this thing, didn't even realize it, and then the next day go back to it, I was just like pretty dead. I don't know. Could have been me. So I thought it had some sort of battery drain. I don't think it does anymore. I honestly don't, because I left this thing overnight, and it's just right where it was, full battery. The battery door, very sticky. And I'm not talking the rubber gasket part. I'm actually talking about the mechanism. They really need to perfect that if they want to keep doing these sort of mods that are waterproof and all that. They need some sort of heavy-duty latch system that works better than the slide, because for some odd reason, I have to like push really hard against it and then, pull back on the, or pull down, I guess, on this little tab here in order to get it to disengage, and the opposite to engage it. So it's sticky, but it definitely works, and the batteries are not going anywhere. You could probably throw this thing down a hill, not that you should, and it would be fine. The batteries would still be in it, and you could just pick it up and vape it. Probably get some dirt in your drip tip, though, so clean that out. But other than that, really not a whole lot of complaints. The screen is good, shows you all the information that you need. It's color, it's bright, and the batteries do last a while. I guess the only thing I could say other than what I just said there was that, yeah, I kind of wanted to 21700 version of it. Not gonna lie, kind of want to see the big old Jackaroo dual 21700 beast. If they come out with that with a USB-C, I would be happier than a pig in shit, because that is my type of mod right there. Oh yeah, also this little lip at the bottom too. I forgot to mention this. I mean, not that it's super important, but another thing to make the ergonomics even better, because, you're not going to go like that when you have this nice little pinky rest right there. So literally just grip it and rip it. What more can you ask for? So yeah, this thing, it's a little bit pricey. It's $60 online just for the mod by itself, and $80 for the kit. It's a judgment call, but I would say yes. Is it better than the Aegis? I think it's at least equal to it. I mean, side by side, they're very close. They're very, very similar mods. I mean, they are super duper similar. There's a few things I like about the Aegis more, but there's a few things I like about this one more. I'd say it's net equal to the Aegis. At the end of the day, I'd say it's just net equal with the amount of things I like / dislike on this one versus the Aegis. What more can I say? Really? I mean, pretty much got everything I wanted to say out. Another big shout out to Vandy Vape for sending this thing my way. I really like this. I mean, I got this and the VX 217 at the same time, pretty much the same time, I think. Maybe like a couple days apart. But yeah, this thing just crushes this. Hate to say it, but I was very disappointed with this VX 217. I mean, it's okay, it does a job, but it's probably just going to be like a desk piece. Probably never going to take this to work or anything like that. Can't see myself really vaping it too much, honestly. But yeah, Voodoo1013 wants to know about the UI comparison. The Aegis is simple because of the fact that there's really nothing to the Aegis mod. There's nothing to it as far as the UI is concerned. There's no need for fancy menus when you have, 3 different modes. There's no app control. There's no Bluetooth. There's nothing like that. This thing is way, way, way smarter than the Aegis. If I ever feel like using that app, I'm just going to literally turn the screen on the little QR code and read it with my phone, download it, and then start controlling it. I have a feeling that it's going to be that simple. As far as the Aegis is concerned, it's like the most simple 3-button user interface ever. So it's simple because there's no need to make it overcomplicated. This one here, I wouldn't say it's overcomplicated because it is still fairly simple and intuitive, but it is 10,000 times smarter. So that's definitely a pro as far as I'm concerned. I just noticed the button rotates. That's interesting. I got the Guar, G-A-U-R, Gower. No, I did not get that. I don't even know what that is. Let's take a look. Actually, while I do that, we're going to go back to the just chatting screen so we can get a little tunage going while we're talking. That's better. All right. Gower? Is that how you... Odd. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Now we're talking. Damn. They didn't send me this one. Okay, well, apparently Matt designed the perfect mod. I think he found it. Dual 21700. Does it have the same durability though? It says waterproof 21700. Oh, it's the slide battery door. That's interesting. It's a waterproof PCBA, but I don't think it has any like actual depth rating or anything like that. But hey, I think it looks like a really, really good looking mod. I really wish they sent it to me, man. It looks nice. It looks really nice, and I'm kind of upset they didn't send it to me. Moog says, does it need to be smarter to provide 60 to 65 watts reliable every time you hit the button? No. I'm just saying. It is smarter. I'm just pointing out a fact that it is, in fact, smarter. Isn't the app gone from Play Store or Apple Store or both? I'm sure it is gone. But, you know what? Just because you guys are asking about it right now, let's check it out here. Boop. Camera. Will it read it? Come on. Read the QR. Read the QR code. Oh. It's not even reading the QR code. Okay, seriously, read the QR code. Oh, there it is. Did I get it? Yep, I did. Okay. Download. Oh, it's Android only supports version. Reasons for installation failure of iOS apps. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, download. Nope, it's right there. I think it's just hidden. There it is. Look at that. It's right there. So you can still download it, which is cool. It's not very highly rated though. Well, in any case, I'm actually not going to even download it right now because, like I said, I'm probably never going to use it. But if and when the time comes that I want to do that, then I will do that. But I think I'm all set for right now. But yeah, you can still find the app. I'm not sure about iOS or what is it called? Yeah, iOS, Apple. Not sure about that. Don't have a device I can test it on. But yeah, as far as the reliability, no, I don't think you need anything fancy to hit it 60 to 65 watts. But do I think it's cool that it has that feature? yeah, to a certain degree. I would say it's just one of those things where it's preference, really, personal preference. If you feel like you're gonna need that feature, then definitely go for this mod. If you feel like you don't need that feature, there's this old gem right here that's probably, I don't know, 45 or 50 bucks online, so definitely a little bit cheaper. So I don't know. I like both mods, and like I said, I think I like them both very much equally, in the sense that I like and dislike an equal amount of things on both. But then again, I'm a picky bitch, so it's prettier than a legend, so there's that. Well, yeah, I mean, looks count for like a teeny smidge of my review process. Typically, I could care less about looks, as long as it functions as it should. If it's a comfortable mod that feels good in the hand and works like a charm every time you press that fire button, it goes and does its thing, then I'm gonna like it. I use purple mods, rainbow mods, I don't care. They send me a random color, and that's fine by me. I really don't care. I mean, if they let me choose my color, sweet. If not, don't care. Send me whatever you got. I prefer like stainless atomizers over colored atomizers, because stainless just goes with everything. I mean, Bob, you got to realize that just leaves it open for them to create another product and do another drop for the 21700 version. I mean, there could be a, I don't know, single 21700, the dual 21700, and how cool would a triple 21700 be? I do have a scratch on this thing, though. I'm a little bit sad. It's one of those scratches that you just catch your nail on all the time. Buff it out. No, I do actually have a little bit of insight on why China doesn't like 21700s, and it's for the markets where, you know, like the Chinese market, the Asian markets, they don't like the bigger mods. They don't want a huge heavy mod. They're afraid no one's gonna buy it because it's just too big. Whereas I'm sure Batman can attest to the fact that he wants the biggest mod you could give him. Personally, I could go for a bigger mod myself because big hands, I mean, minuscule and childlike compared to Batman's hands, but still, nonetheless, for a guy my size, I have pretty big hands. I guess you could say that. But man, it feels like it's putting out the appropriate amount of wattage. I've had mods that don't. Again, throwback to the VX200 mod. That thing did not feel like it was hitting as hard as it should, which is sad. But this thing feels like it's putting out the right amount of power. I just like it. I like that I could just take this thing anywhere. Just throw it in my pocket or in my bag and just go. I'm not worried about it knocking into something. I'm not worried about it falling out of my bag or anything like that. I would definitely bring this thing traveling with me because of that, and also because of the feature where if you turn on like the security thing where if you walk away from it, if you're out of Bluetooth range, it beeps at you. And I'm pretty sure it beeps on the mod too. So you can find it, or it maybe that's just the Find My Mod thing. But either way, that's freaking cool. And you could have it just beep until you find it, which is awesome. So next convention I go to, probably going to be Expo in England, but unless they end up doing the hemp one in Mohegan, because I might actually have to stop by and check that out, because everybody knows it's going to be half vape stuff and half hemp stuff. But either way, sounds like a good time. I don't know who this Bic person you're referring to, Hobag, but it's Nick here. It's professional Nick. No Bic Nisette or Nisetti to be found. He's on after this on the Twitch channel. So yeah. Let's see. Got a few more minutes if you guys want to chit chat. Talk about whatever. Let's see, anything going on? Like I mentioned, there is supposed to be a Hemp and Wellness Expo at Mohegan Sun in March. Like I said, though, it probably will get postponed, my guess, to August or so, or maybe even later next year. That's my guess. I think what they're doing is like going, hey, we're still paying attention, we're still going to do it. And that's going to fire up people and hopefully get them to sign up, and then they're going to announce that they're going to delay it until whenever. That's my guess. But let's say, I mean, just this is a huge for instance, but let's say a huge for instance here, and say that, like, you know, the vaccine comes out and a bunch of people get vaccinated, and all of a sudden we flatten the curve and people stop freaking out over COVID and stuff actually happens. You better believe there's going to be a stooge house, and it's going to be awesome. So yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. Don't worry about it. How are these 3-ply 32 gauge and 42 gauge aliens wrapping so easily? Oh, I wouldn't know that because I just don't have any to install. It's unfortunate for British Eyes Only, who was supposed to send me coils like 3 months ago. Could really use some for this mouth to lung setup I've got here. This intake MTL that's just begging for some delicious mouth to lung aliens, man. Or, you know, I got this Druga RTA that still has never been coiled or wicked, and it could really use some for British Eyes Only coils. Man, it would be a shame if I had to use some generic Chinese made coils in it for my review and not my friend for British Eyes Only's coils. Well, you got about 2 weeks before those reviews, so you have some time. You have some time. Yeah, because I have a couple things to do here. I have the PM40 to do. This guy. This is the PMTA filed version. They wanted me to mention that. This is not their video, but they wanted me to mention that. They filed a PMTA for this. And let's see. They got another thing here. They also sent me a Smoke Nord 2 that I'll be taking a look at again in the very near future. Doing a comparison and contrasting video. No, gotta turn it on first. Is this thing fully charged? It is fully charged. So, I think next week it's going to be this video where I'm comparing these two. Then I also have to do another video of the non-PMTA version, where I like break it down, I guess. Or actually, I think they wanted me to tear down... They wanted me to tear down the Nord and do it, but I don't know, man. I kind of like it. And I don't know if they'll... I don't know how to tear down a mod. I don't know. I'm just going to wing it, because usually I don't listen to what the people in China tell me to do. I just do my own thing and let it happen. But I probably will end up just comparing the PMTA version to the Nord 2, because I have been using them side by side. I like both, though. I'll tell you that right now. Spoiler alert. I like them both. Got some good flavors rolling right now. I've been using Cloud Nerds. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one. Cloud Nerds, it's like a candy-ish flavor, but it's fairly responsibly branded. It doesn't have a big cartoon on it, and it's not, and what is it? How does it, the Nerds candy actually spelled? Is it with a Z? I don't even know. Nerds candy. Yeah, it is with a Z. Okay, no, it's with an S. Never mind, I'm dumb. Okay, so this one is with a Z, and it doesn't look identical. Let's see. Cloud Nerds. Oh, it's NURDZ, and it doesn't look identical. Their old boxes looked pretty bad, but their new ones are decent. I didn't know the brand before taking a look at the samples that they sent us, so I didn't know that they looked very suspiciously candy-like beforehand. I only know the current packaging, which is fairly responsibly branded and doesn't look anything like the Nerds logo, so I guess we'll give them a pass. I mean, is that the general consensus here? Do we give companies a pass for rebranding, or is it just like one of those things where it's like, well, that brand is just irresponsible forever? I mean, I'm pretty sure people kind of forgave Candy King. I mean, let's face it, Candy King is still a massive brand. And I bet they filed PMTAs too. Curious. Curiouser and curiouser. What's your recommendation on a good entry-level billet box type of mod? There is a box mod out there. Ooh, Boule box. Boule box. Like, God. Does anyone remember the Boule box? I forget how you spell it. Oh man. There's a Bantam box too. Yeah, the Bantam box there. Bantam box. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen real quick. Boop. Alright, so here we have the Bantam box. That would be a good option for you, if you're curious. Very similar, but it takes an 18350 little 30-watt pod kit. Looks like it takes Kanger coils. So, there you go. There's an entry level. I'm sure it's pretty cheap, too. Let's see. Vapor DNA. Ooh, no, definitely not cheap. It's like 75 bucks, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's cheaper than a billet box. So there you go. There's an option for you. Unfortunately, I can't say the name of the website that I just showed, but I think you get the picture. I mean, billet is like, it's up there in price. It's Boule box. Boule's was... Oh, is that a silent Z? think it's SXK that have clone billet with a real DNA 60 board. Probably long sold out, but worth a look. P is silent also. What? Oh, silent T also. I get it. So it is Boule. Tetley Man, yes, Twitch after for sure. Actually, I'm gonna boot up Discord right now. Don't forget I have a Discord as well. It is mostly for my gaming and or computer stuff. Let's see. I'm just gonna drop a link in chat if you guys want to check that out. Jenny's already got the Twitch link up and running. Yeah, looks like we're right on the money here, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. Don't forget to check out my Twitch channel right after this. We're probably gonna be playing some zombies and maybe some Warzone later. We've got my website. That's where you can find all the links to the products, because YouTube can't touch me on that one. I can link you to my website because I don't sell vape products on my website. And therefore you can find all the links to where you can buy vape products on my website. There's a loophole for you. We've got my Patreon. If you guys want to join my Patreon, it starts at $1 a month. I'm gonna redo my all my things pretty soon. Gonna redo the Patreon page pretty soon, but then we've got the merch available on my website as well. You can get a sweet t-shirt or a hoodie. It is definitely fall/winter hoodie, warm weather, like warm, nice, cozy hoodies. They are really nice hoodies too. I have one. They're great and very soft t-shirts. Must put that in there as well. As Jennison would call them, they're, what is it, cuddly hoodies? Yeah. We've got the Twitch channel, which Jenny's already linked to. You can catch me over there playing video games pretty much like 5 nights a week, if not more. My Discord, as I've already mentioned, all the promo-y stuff that you guys already know about. But you should definitely check me out on there because I'm very active on my own Discord. I appreciate all of my patrons. You guys are what really keeps me motivated and going. And if you want to support me and all the things that I do stream-wise and video-wise and just myself, then you can just join my Patreon starting at $1 a month. Then you get access to the Coffee Talk Sunday chats with everybody, and also games night. You are more than invited to be on stream with me. So there you go. That's all my promo stuff for this evening. Just as a final last hurrah, the Jackaroo Dual mod by Vandy Vape is highly recommended by myself. I would definitely recommend it. If you don't own a Aegis mod and you are looking for something durable and fairly inexpensive, then give this one a look because it is a very, very good mod. That's it for me this week, guys. Tune into Vape Stew this Friday, and then of course Sabs on Sunday, and then we'll have game night on Monday, just like usual. So alright, thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around, and as always, vape on.